Here we have Yuji Itadori from Jazzer's brand new Total Anime action figure line. This is figure number 3, as it says right there, and you see on the back of the packaging the CGI render, but you don't care because here is the figure. Down here you can see the cross sale of all the other figures that are coming soon for this line. Let's get rid of the packaging. Let's focus in on the figure. So the first thing I'll show you is this kind of nice looking clear oval figure stand. You can see the peg is sticking out right there. Pretty easy just to pop him on there, and then it's a nice wide stance for the figure. And I'd highly recommend using this because my figure is a bit loose in the legs and he likes to move all over the place when I try to stand him, and so I'd highly recommend using that. So as far as accessories go, this figure comes with a long kind of lightning energy bolt that will hook directly onto his fist here. You have to use the fist. It won't work with any of the others as far as I can tell. You have a smaller little lightning, not lightning bolt, but energy that will also then fit on the left fist. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to see if they are interchangeable or not. He comes with 2 sets of hands. One is open palm, 5 fingers, and the right one, or sorry, the left one has a mouth tattoo on the palm. Then you have these hands right there, which can hold an accessory. If you've got some accessories you might want this figure to hold, a left and a right one. Then you can swap out the face plates, and the face plates look like this right here. So that's one face plate, and this is the second face plate right there. And they're pretty easy to swap out. Let's get rid of these energy bolts. So if you want to swap out the face plate, you can pull the hair off pretty easily, pull the face off, and then attach a new one, and then reattach the hair, and he's got a different expression or a different look based off of these faceplates. As far as articulation goes, he does have a lot of typical articulation. He has a ball joint for the head, so the neck will rotate all the way around. There's actually like a barbell system in there, so there's a ball joint in the head as well as in the chest. He has a butterfly joint that's kind of a ball joint. It goes all over the place, up and down, left and right. It's pretty mobile back in there. If you want him to lift his arms, he can rotate and hinge at the shoulder. There's a bicep rotation, a double pinless elbow, so he can pull his arm up that high, rotation and hinge at the wrist for all of the hands. And I'll talk about the torso in a minute, but if you want him to do the splits, he can do the splits. If you want him to sit, he can sit. The only weird thing is he's got a lot of gapping back here on the upper legs when you try to have him sit. There is no real thigh rotation here. There's a ball joint in there, and you can kind of just twist his legs back and forth just a little bit. It looks like there's a piece that should allow for more twisting or swivel, but it doesn't work on my figure, so I'm not sure if that's actually how that system works. There is a double pinless knee, so you can go straight back. He's got a big knee there. And down here at the ankles, there is a rotation just below this ankle pant leg right there that allows a rotation. There's a hinge and a pivot down at the ankle proper, hidden down in those red shoes, and that's the gist of the articulation. Now in this torso's middle area, he's got a lot of soft pieces, so you can like squeeze. It's kind of like a skeletal spine, so to speak. You can squeeze. It's very soft rubber, and so if you want him to lean forward, he can lean forward about that far, and he can lean back about that far, side to side, about the same. He's got a lot of range of motion up here in the torso area. But I do like how they have kind of given a multi-toned, two-toned color. In all the wrinkles, there are kind of a black, a dark paint to kind of give some texture, some depth to the action figure. And I think overall it looks pretty good when you compare it to the image here on the box. I think they did a pretty good comparison in the colors and the look of the figure. And I think if you pick this up, you'd be pretty happy with it.